What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and another Skull and Bones video for you today. But talking about a couple different things with the game. One of which is that it got rated by the ESRB, right? So that's just another indication that the game is right around the corner. At this point, it getting rated really doesn't stand out as much as like that first rating a few months ago, where it's like, holy God, like when a game gets rated, that doesn't mean the game's canceled, right? That means the game's somewhat soon. And so it's lost a little bit of its luster as time has gone on. But one thing that is almost at this point confirmed. It's not fully, Ubisoft still has to do this, but it really seems like the game has dropped PS4 and Xbox One support, and it would only come out on the next gen, or right now, the current gen consoles and PC, okay? That's what it really seems like. I don't know this for sure, I believe we've heard rumors of that happening, and with the ESRB rating, it again, Ubisoft hasn't said it, but the ESRB rating shows which devices or systems the game was actually rated on, and it was not rated on Xbox One and PS4. This is not the first time that this would happen. We've seen like a Need for Speed thing, a couple things actually with EA, Ubisoft. I guess that's more or less what I want to talk about in this video, is the dropping, I guess at one point promising, of these games coming out on certain consoles and then not. Now for Skull and Bones, for me, really, it's a little bit different than the other games, because this game needs as many, this is actually kind of a thing that any game would probably prefer, right? As many people as possible playing it, right? Because any game that comes out, you'd want as many. I guess it helps more for online games, like if you're trying to keep a game alive. I would say, I guess it means more to a game that's a live service game, right? To come out and to be on as many devices or platforms or whatever as possible day one is probably important for the longevity of the game. And so for a game like Skull and Bones to again promise at some point, now on the other side of things, I also get it. It's kind of like a catch-22 with me, where it's like, I understand why these games have dropped PS4 and Xbox One support. I get it. They were announced 5 years ago at the time it was announced, and the time that it was planning on releasing, it was actually only going to be on PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, this game was, I think, supposed to come out in 2019. That was the original timeline, and that was before, the PS5 and Series X even released. So, you add on the next gen stuff, and then eventually you drop what you had originally promised. Now, that is factually or statistically, there are people there that are going to get impacted, right? That we're going to get Skull and Bones on the PS4 or Xbox One, and they're not going to be able to do that. So that is greatly annoying, and I'm not a fan of companies. I guess you can debate what the word promise means in this sense, but I guess guaranteeing that the game was going to come out on that system and then pulling it away. And again, for a game like Skull and Bones, you want as many people, and this is aside from the fact that the game could be good, could be horrible, could have some serious flaw. I'm not saying this game is going to be some perfect game. Hopefully that's never come through in these videos. I mean, I'm rooting for this game, and I'm excited. I've been covering this game for 5 years on this channel, but I'm fully aware this game could come out and be complete garbage, okay? I want to make that known. This game really has that potential in it. I hope it doesn't happen, but it really does. But again, whether it's good or bad, you want as many people playing it as possible, and it doesn't seem like that's going to happen on the last gen consoles. So pretty annoying. Again, Ubisoft hasn't said anything. I guarantee you they will say something. Right? The rumor is that July 4th week is when they're gonna come out, re-reveal the game. We made a video on that, I think, on Friday. So that would be obviously when you're gonna get a new trailer, right? Probably new gameplay. You get the release date. When that happens, you're gonna get the systems the game is coming out on, and that's when you would see, oh, it's not coming out on PS4 or Xbox One. And then they have to say, okay, well, this is why we're doing it, right? Like Warner Bros. For Warner Bros. Montreal for Gotham Knights, they had to come out and say why they weren't going to put Gotham Knights on it, right? Everybody's got their slightly different reasons. They're not the easiest to buy, in my opinion, in terms of if if they're actually telling the truth, or if they're kind of exaggerating some things. But obviously, we will get an excuse over the next couple weeks. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I'll see you all on the next video.